Anyway, mate, it's really nice to see you again. I ain't seen you for ages, you know what I'm saying?
And you, mate.
I mean, I get to see you, once a year and maybe
Just
a little bit here and there, like, if we're talking on
a little bit of
Facebook.
banter, yeah. Bit of banter and that lot, but yeah.
How do you think it's all going then this Friday?
It's gone well.
Yeah?
I'm pleased. We've got over 300 again, so I'm well pleased with that. We've got quite a few more kids. I think we've got 15 kids and 11 ladies. So
Yeah. Is that newbies?
No, some of them fished before, but it's going in the right direction.
Yeah.
I've got 5 or 6 families have come.
Oh, brilliant, mate.
You got a family come together. That's all part of it. Make it a good weekend.
Yeah.
You know, not on holiday. They want to fish, but they want to be with the kids as well.
Yeah.
It's give and take a little bit, but if the kids want to fish, then
If they catch a few little flounders a day, they're going to be up for life, aren't they? And that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want.
That's why the way I've done the zones.
Yeah.
I put all the kids and the ladies at Fraserford.
Yeah.
Because it's flounder fishing.
I know.
And
It's one of the better beaches as well.
The flounders
isn't
are close in.
it? Yeah.
Hornsey, the dabs and that lot are a bit further out. Maybe a bit too far for the ladies and the kids to fish.
Yeah.
If they catch a fish and they get the money, they're happy. They're hooked.
Yeah.
They're our future, mate. If we lose these,
Yeah.
so what I try to do is catch some fish.
Yeah.
I don't even mind if they don't come. Get a fish, get it on the card. You know, we'll look after you, and it's that's what we're going to do, mate.
Yeah.
But we're getting people from away.
But this thing you've got going now, then you've started something with the fun for the kids to outfund their fishing.
Yeah. I was at the Home Nations in Scotland.
Yeah.
Last year, and I'm sat there and went to talk to the kids and that. Like they got gold medals. They are good. They are good.
Yeah.
And we got talking away bits and bobs. I said to them, what did it cost you a fish? And one turned around and says, well, the same as you. Just short of $2,000. And I thought, bloody hell.
It's a lot, isn't it?
And we don't get no funding.
No.
You know, it's all we pay out of our own pockets.
Yeah.
Some companies give you some lines and bits and bobs and that. You know, it helps, which is good. But then I said, what about your mum and dad? Well, they've got to pay. They pay everything the same. They've got to pay for the hotel for 10 days.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if someone who's struggling, it's...
In this day and age, financially wise, it's hard.
And the parents they've got at the moment are brilliant. They if their kids want to do it, they
Yeah.
And I just walked to them and said, well, there's some way to help them. I had a few drinks and that, like, thinking through the night, and then we was coming home. And I just thought, well, something come into my head, I'll try this. And do one of these raffles. I do this, and I spoke to Soul Page, rung him up, and I explained to him what I was going to do. I said, I'll get 2 rigs off international anglers around the country.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't just want the ones at the moment, what people won't know. I've got Alan Yates, people like that, Steve Hallmark.
Yeah.
You know, people, legends.
I remember them, mate.
They're legends. And Chris Clark's give me some, you know, he's all good uns.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, it's a good idea, that, John. He said, that'd be good, that, for the England team. I went, look, mate, I'm looking at supporting all the kids.
Yeah.
He goes, what do you mean? I went, well, England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. I said, if we just do the England, I said, we give them $1 per money.
Yeah.
Next year, the Irish might not be able to afford it, or the Scottish might not be able to afford it. I said, well, if I can help them all.
Yeah, if you've got a pot of money, you can chuck a little bit their way.
Just share it between all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And it's not a great deal. If I can get 10 grand this year, I've worked out, if I can get 10 grand, I can get 2.5 grand to each team.
Yeah.
So you've got...
That'd make a hell of a difference.
And you've got your 5 anglers there. The mum and dad is going to get something towards their hotel or the petrol.
Yeah, be £500 an angler, wouldn't it?
I'm looking at, just for the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at the parents mainly, than rather the kids, because the parents that do everything, the kids ain't got the money to pay, so it comes out of the parents. If they get a little bit back.
Bang a mum and dad, mate.
Yeah. But they get a little bit back, it's And I'm not looking at, they're our future as well. You know, these are good anglers. And you know what kids are like now? They want to play on the computers, they want to do this, they want to do that. Get them fishing. Get them fishing. They've got fresh air. I said, it's... And I've got Sol and Ian's come on with me, and they agreed with me in the end. I said, oh, yeah, it's a good idea, that. Yeah, keep it going. So,
if we lose the kids,
lost it.
We've lost fishing, mate.
You go to a match now, how many young anglers are there?
Not many, mate.
Majority of them,
Middle-aged.
40 plus.
Yeah. They are.
They give up things and come back into fishing.
Yeah.
I said, we're going to lose our match fishing 10 years' time because all the ones who turn up every week are going to retire.
I found out the more the technology goes on, George, with how things are moving tech-wise for the PlayStations, the Xboxes, it's so in your face. This AI stuff that they're doing with all this. That's what the kids love.
Yeah.
You know, the electronic age. And I find it. I mean, even where I fish in the West Country, it's very rare, and I mean this, it's very rare that you would walk onto a beach and see even a teenager fishing, looking up at a rod tip for 3 or 4 hours waiting for a bite. They just don't want to know, you know? And I think what you're doing is exceptional because you're trying to push. And I hope that more companies get behind you because at the end of the day, they're the ones in the long run that are going to suffer.
Yeah, of course they are.
They're going to lose out.
I apologise quite a few times for putting it through what I'm doing. It feels like to me I'm getting people's nerves.
No, you're not. No, you keep doing it, my friend. You keep doing it. If you look at it this way, George. If you don't do it, who else is going to do it?
Yeah.
You know, your passion. I mean, your name is synonymous.
Yeah.
I know you hate this cheesy stuff, right? But your name is synonymous with match fishing. All right, England international accolades. You're an icon. As much as you don't like people saying it, you are an icon. You can't get away from that. All right, you can't get away from it. And a lot of these young anglers have looked at you and your stuff and on YouTube videos or whatever, right? And they aspire to that. So you are the face of it. If you know, for that side of like, if it's match angling.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'll give you an example, right? The other day I was talking to the 2 boys that I fish with that come up here. They don't do match fishing. We're bass fishing. That's what we do. We enjoy it, right? And I was talking to them, this is down home, and I said, right, we got together Sunday morning, and I showed them a couple of videos, which, do you remember the one we shot with you and Julian in the lodge?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, bless him, you know, I'd love to have seen him this weekend, but, you know, our thoughts go out to you, mate, really do. But I showed them that, and the rigs were so simple.
Yeah.
And I said, that's what you got to do. You don't need tons of bling on it.
No.
But then they started looking at your rigs.
Yeah.
And they were looking at the short snood, the little red sequin.
Yeah.
You know, the little cut out of mackerel you were showing them.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, that's match fishing.
Yeah.
I said, but boys, I said, you know, you've only done it a couple of times, but it is constant.
Yeah.
It's out, another rig ready. I said, wind in. I mean, we did it when I shot a video on a beach here with one of our lads a few years ago, Rob Bond. He loves match fishing. So I said, right, I'll come on there with you. Joseph was going to film it. I was getting set up. I was talking about the bait. This is the bait, look, and I mentioned you in it as well. And I said, you know, I've sort of tried to mimic what I've learned. And by the time I'd set my rod up and put the rig on, he had 3 dabs on the beach.
Yeah.
He just went like that. He set up so fast, he's used to doing it. Flicked it out, read it. I turned around and went, oh. You know, I was so disappointed, you know what I mean? I was supposed to be having a match with him, and he came me. And then he won his zone on the Friday.
That's good, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, good.
But it's stuff like that the kids see that I think the reason you need to keep pushing is to make not only the parents, because like you say, those particular kids have got the parents behind them, but your ordinary layman.
But they ain't. So I know one fellow from Scotland. He's got 3 kids, and they all want to fish.
Yeah, I know, it's brilliant, mate.
It's not
brilliant.
cheap, but it's not.
I know it's. Yeah, we know that, mate.
The
cost of living and everything, with all the prices rising, shooting through the roof. You know, I understand how hard it must be for parents. You know, you know, especially like you say, when you've got 3 that want to fish. You think, my God, it's bad enough trying to keep one going. Now I've got 3 of them, but I think the parents realise if that's what they enjoy, let them do it. Because at the end of the day, as they're getting older and older, and they get more technical into it, right? They'll enjoy it more.
Yeah, they do,
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you, mate. Match angling now,
dying.
You don't see a lot of kids.
No.
And it's a shame, mate. It's a shame.
Yeah.
It is a shame. Because I remember my two lads, I got them into fishing by taking them carping first.
Yeah.
Because it was like a little lake out on the moors, Dartmoor. It was easy for them to catch fish.
Yeah.
But the PlayStation 1 came. And the fishing disappeared out the door.
Was that?
All the kids we knew, all their friends, they all wanted the PlayStation 1 for Christmas. All right, you know, as you do as a parent. Well, I got them both for PlayStation 1 each, and that was the end of it. Then the Xbox come out, competing against PlayStation, and that's it. The electronic age
that's what the kids
just
want,
took off.
Yeah, it's what the kids
and
do.
my boys would not go on the beach, right, and just stare at a rod tip. We weren't interested in wanting to be in their rooms playing these games. All right, back then the games were like basic.
Yeah.
But now it is. Oh my God! It's. I mean, even now my boys play the PlayStation and the Xbox and the 4K TVs and the clarity of the games, the complicate. I can play it. You know, I'm old school. I'm like you, mate. I'm old school.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to pull them away from that.
The
So that's why I think you should keep pushing, mate.
Yeah, I did. I spoke to quite a few people. There's some lads in Redcar, Craig and that lot. They run a lot of matches.
Yeah.
And I got talking to them about this and bits and bobs and that lot, and about the kids. They raise money for us as well for the kids. It's brilliant. I can't knock them. They do real good job.
Good.
And I said to them about kids coming to fish a match. Oh, we get some. We get one or two. And I said, how about letting the kids fish for free? He goes, what do you mean? I went, let the kids fish for free. We'd sort out a shop or something that I get prizes from.
Yeah.
So they could just come.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
To give them encouragement.
And they do that now. And they've got a couple of lads who come and they fish, don't pay. And they've got following the kids now, it's good.
Yeah.
So the kids go back to school, they tell, what have you been up to? Well, fishing the weekend. What do you get? Well, I got this and I got that, I got that. Well, and you come with you, they come with you then.
Yeah,
think,
because the word of mouth starts to go out, and it don't cost nothing to fish.
We need that, and I think if we can do that more around the country, where if kids want to come, under 16, let them fish for free.
Yeah.
You've got to take £1 off every angler to make a prize for them.
Do it.
Most anglers won't say nothing.
No.
You know, I know some can be a bit funny sometimes, but think of who they are.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the photos we took Flattie Bass last year of some of the kids that come up and get their prizes, mate. It's photos to die for.
Yeah.
You can see the pride on their face, all right, a little bit shy, some of them coming up on the stage. You get all them guys out there, you know what I mean? But it's
you get hooked on that. I remember the first time I got a prize, and you go and sit down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does makes it. You know, you puff out, don't you? But it's good for them. But you know what you're saying about the future for the tackle developers, right? And the shops and sales. Do they not see it how you see it?
I had a shop.
I mean,
I had a shop.
Yeah.
I have a couple of years, but I had it in a long time of year. But they've got to look at you can't not try and help kids.
I know, mate.
I know it's. I know they got a lot of people knocking on doors. To
your passion just spills out when you talk
fishing.
about it, mate.
That's fishing. Yeah, I love
great.
it.
I know it's in your blood, mate, and always will be.
But they've got to look at it that these kids are going to come through into their shops and buy this, buy that. You don't have to give them loads of stuff. Just look after them.
Yeah.
They come in. Oh, can I have 50 worms?
Make them want to come in.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to do.
They come in for 50 worms and say, right, lad, this is what I paid for them. That's what you get them for.
Yeah.
All right, then, no problem. I know they've got to make a living, they've got to pay their bills and this and that, but you need people coming in there to keep you going as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's we want it to work both ways for everyone. Mine now is with the kids now. It's what we can do. We need to build it.
But when you're saying that it's going to. When you're saying it's going to die, it'll eventually die out.
Oh, of course it will, yeah. It just comes down to...
when us 40 and 50-year-old guys, I mean, I'm 70, but when the 40 and 50-year-old guys start to reach my age, and they don't go in the shops to buy gear, you know, eventually that's going to die.
Of course it is, yeah.
You know?
I know the online, this, that, and the other, it's good for some people, but it's...
Yeah, but it's good to try and make it good for all.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you
know.
Yeah, you need these. No, it's nice to have the shops to help you with this, that, and the other. But I know one of the lads was on about trying to get a website just for the kids.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea,
that
mate.
sounds great. And
Yeah, but you can get it moderated.
Yeah, it's like
you
I
know
said
what I
to
mean,
him,
by a couple of adults.
you want a junior to run it, but she got some backing.
Yeah, with
They've
overseeing
got a
as
bit
well.
of backing.
Yeah.
So if they get a bit complicated, on something or rigs, you got the likes of Soul Page, me, or anyone else who are willing to help
Yes.
in any way they want.
If you've got that little website,
Yeah.
you'll find, I think personally, that you'll get the kids putting pictures of the rigs up that they make.
Yes.
Because like Wales, Scotland, England and Ireland,
Yeah.
right? I suppose a lot of them might fish similar, but some will fish differently.
Yes, yeah.
And when they start showing each other,
Yeah.
like you said to me earlier out there,
Yeah.
right? They start talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
You want them to communicate with each other.
You want these to get on with each other as well. You want them to talk. They're not your enemy.
No, they're your friend.
Mine, they're my enemy when I'm fishing in
Yeah.
a match.
Yeah.
When we come off, we're best mates, have a drink,
Yeah, of
anyone.
course.
And we want the kids to do that as well, because then it builds and it builds. Yeah, what we need. I keep saying it. We need kids.
Yes, I know we do, mate. I know.
It's
And I'll tell you what, mate, I admire everything that you're trying to do to push that.
yeah, it's nice if we get some.
It must be a headache for you at times.
My missus. Bloody phone won't stop, and
Yeah.
I try to be polite, but I think everyone knows me. I'm not the politest person
you're
in the
not,
world.
no.
I say
You're
it
one
as
of the
it is.
nicest guys to sit and talk to.
A
But
spade is a spade.
Yes.
That's it to me. But it's getting there. The more we can do for them, the more I can do for them as well. I want everyone to help. It's just it's good.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
but I'll tell you what, mate, I so admire what you're doing.
It's not a
I really
problem,
do.
mate. Not a problem.
And it's great to talk to you, George. It
You know,
really is.
it's no problem, mate. Like you.
Hi guys, we've come down from Flora Hall Cafe onto the front now, where the disabled anglers and the elderly anglers and anglers that struggle are put in this particular zone. It's easy access for them, and I've come down with George. And you want to say a bit, mate?
Yeah, I want the disabled to fish, the elderly to fish. I want everyone to fish, and enjoy themselves. But if they want to get down here, we're helping them get onto the beach. I did this little area. It's not big, but it's enough to get who needs to fish. They can come down. It's not just disabled. If they've got trouble with their legs, can't walk, or the elderly, and they just can't get too far. I want them to fish, enjoy themselves. Everyone to enjoy themselves. And yeah, it's good. We've got some here. There's a few. Come along, enjoy themselves. Yeah.
Okay guys, right, I'm down on the front of the beach at Flora Hall, and I'm talking to Johnny, who's one of the elderly disabled anglers. And are you enjoying it, mate?
It's great.
It's great.
It's the second time I fished.
Yeah.
I fished last year and the weather was
Atrocious.
today. Yesterday was great. Today's great.
Yeah.
Just hope I get a few fish.
So do I, mate. So have you pulled anything in yet?
No, not yet. We just started.
Right.
So I'm just seeing a little court. These are the best.
Is this something you look forward to coming to?
I'm in the same level.
Yeah.
We were fishing up there. Lots of catches.
Yeah.
Atrocious it was.
It's not been good here, really.
That barber there, I mean, I sat for 4.5 hours on the pier, and if you got up right.
That's not bad for a man of your age, right? At least at the end of the day, you still had a go at it, didn't you? So tell me, on your way here, what did you compare bait-wise? Did you get these yellowtails from your local tackle shop?
My friend over there,
Yeah.
Dwayne,
Yeah.
he ordered these for us
Right, that's it.
to make here.
Yeah.
Same with
Send me blow lug.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
we use down home.
all
It's
right.
blow lug. We don't get yellowtails in the West Country. I always use lugworm in sand hills.
So I brought some back.
Which I'll tell you now, and George Smith will tell you, that's a really good idea. Cut them in half and put a little square on each hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dabs love that. And you've got the proverbial squid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see you've got that from hookers, ideal. Hazel supplies a lot of bait to people that fish this hobby. You know,
But the
that's
lad,
nice, isn't it?
the lad who I travelled down with,
Yeah,
he'd ordered the beer from there.
yeah.
He ordered Louis,
Louis, yeah.
he was stuff like that. I brought it
It's like playing myself now, I get the fucking elbow.
Oh, right, yeah, got mackerel.
Yeah.
Mackerel fillets, whole mackerel. Oh, carp.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I knew what that was. I nearly said frozen peeler, but then I realised that's got to be carp for this neck of the woods. So you've got quite a selection.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah. So it must be good.
I'm trying for a fish.
Flatfish
Good,
only.
mate.
If I get one fish,
All right.
Yes.
If we're still here and you got one, we're going to get it all on camera because I think
No,
it'd be great.
any
I really
flatfish.
do. But are you going to fish here on the main
Yeah.
event as well? For Saturday and Sunday? Are you doing the Saturday and
Oh,
Sunday?
yes,
or just
I'm
here
doing
for
it.
this?
doing the Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Are you moving between?
I
Yeah.
had some sort down here.
and my son,
Yeah.
Owen,
In front of the water wall.
Yeah.
Where you booked in.
Yeah.
he's coming back.
Yeah,
from,
there's rock
for
boots
his
in.
birthday.
Dabs.
Brilliant.
He's coming
Dogs
down.
in, dogs in the river.
So we're fishing about the day
Yeah.
and some
Flatfish
Is he
only,
coming
mate.
into the hall tonight
No size limit.
when they do the prizes for the?
he'll not be there tonight, though.
No, right. But he'll be there Saturday.
We'll
won't
be
he?
there for Saturday.
Yeah.
Definitely be
Ideal.
there for Saturday.
You'll be looking forward to seeing him, no doubt.
Yep, yep.
All right. Look, at the end of the day, I wish you the best of luck. I really do. I would love to see you just pull a fish. Because I know how much that means to you.
It doesn't matter whether I get a fish or not,
Yeah.
as long as all the lads
Enjoy
do
it.
crack the way it goes.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying it, having a bit of banter, and just being here and doing it, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Thanks.
Better than sitting in the house.
Yeah. Diamond. Been great to talk to you, mate.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, no.
We'll be close.
They're in the lot, innit?
18.
Same.
Same as this, yeah.
Not to me. He's got 19, is he? No, no, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 19.
You're happy with
Yeah.
that?
It's only got a touch it, end of the day.
Hi guys, alright, we're still on the same set. So we just moved up a couple now to have a chat with Dwayne. To say you do. Have you had any fish yet then, mate?
One dab, one little 80 centimetre dab so far.
Yeah. Is that in size?
Yeah.
Does it all sizes count? And then they
yeah.
had the measure up at the end of the
All the
session.
flatties going, yeah, no matter what size
Yeah.
they are.
And
Just the flatties. Like.
what rig are you using?
Just a 3 hook flat, but nothing special.
The bait?
Just 3 hooks. We've got some smelly blacks there, a bit of squid, a bit of mackerel.
Yeah.
I've got some fresh bait there, but I think they'll take the old smelly stuff.
Yeah, they
the
love
first one come with smelly stuff, so I've stuck with it.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
the
it's
tide's
smelly
starting to back off now. It was like, listening to George earlier, he said the chances are now you get some more fish come on.
Well, let's
So
hope
that'd
he's
be
right,
nice,
huh?
wouldn't it?
Let's hope he's right.
That'd be nice. But he does tend to know these beaches quite well.
Yeah, I don't know the beaches that well, I just turn up and fishing.
That's the way to do it, mate. So you fish in the main event?
Yeah.
Any idea where you're going to go?
I'm trying to find somewhere that's
That's accessible
easy
for John.
access for John, yeah. Maybe easy on the first day, it's not too
you know,
bad to get down.
that's the first thing that sprung to
Yeah.
mind when you said that easy.
Me and
But I think there'll be a lot of people shooting down there
I
as
do
well.
as well, but his
You know?
boys coming tomorrow, so between us, as long as we can get his gear on this beach, he can walk down his own time, can't he? And
Yeah.
if he's got any gear to carry, he's a bit knackered, like, you know what I mean? So as long as we can get his gear down the beach, he can just take his time, walk down there. So we are a bit tied where we fish with him, but We'll find somewhere. We certainly won't be down no cliffs, but
No, oh mate, I know some of them.
I don't even fancy that either. I ain't no man and goat. You
I
know what I
definitely
mean?
wouldn't do it either. You know?
No, I like the easy access places. So I think maybe Easington, somewhere like that.
You've been fishing a while, haven't you?
Yeah, a few years now. Yeah.
I can tell because he's chatting to me and he's constantly looking at the tip of that rod, just waiting for that little point to go.
In hope.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Look,
Nice one.
enjoy it.
Yeah, we
All
will
right?
do.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, we will.
Right guys, right, we've moved further up now from the other groins, back there with the disabled and elderly anglers of fishing, and we bumped into Gareth from the Isle of Wight, and he's with the club Slamfish. And I know he's an out and out match angler where he lives, but I want to ask him what the match angling is like here compared to what it is at home.
Massively different.
Massively different.
I mean, on the island we match fish with dogs, smooth hounds.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes even race match angling.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're there, this is a beach like what we've got on the island, but we'd be expecting this sort of coloured water.
Yeah.
Small like race.
So,
Spotted.
are you surprised by the size of the fish you had to go back?
It's a little bit different, isn't it? In a minute, just cut a small rockman, which, you know what I mean, it's better than nothing. At least there's something out there. But from what the boys were catching the other day, they seem to be getting a little bit of rockman followed by a little bit of dab.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed on there, but there is a few fish coming up from the other end.
And from there, there's been a haddock caught, a bass which has been returned, one little dab, that's all they've had. Rockman. Three guys coming around the corner. So, but they were expecting more. But when I spoke to George Smith just now on the beach, he actually said to me, now the tide's backing up, there should be a few more fish coming.
That's what I was hoping.
But he knows this area better than anything.
Exactly right.
He fishes here all the time.
This is just
You
all
know?
new, this sort of thing. I mean,
Yeah, I know,
size
mate.
6s we're using, I think we are. Our match rigs are 2030 pulley panels.
Yeah, and
most
I
of the
just had
time.
a chap stop me just now and went, Nick, have a word. I said, yeah, what is it? He said, I want to show you a rig. So he showed me, he said, do you think that hook's too big? It was a size 1. And I went, well, you could do it one a little bit smaller, but less bait. He had it packed with like nearly a whole
That's the trouble,
rattling
isn't it?
lug on it.
You're not seeing that point, it's chewing around.
No, I
and it's
said to him,
spinning
I
out.
said, I'll give him a tip. I said, look, just cut the bait. You need a little bit, typical fish, fire it out.
That's what I've loved up here actually, but how friendly everyone is.
Oh, it's brilliant, mate. Yorkshire people are great.
Be a little bit
honestly.
secretive on the island, depending on who you're speaking to and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I like the accent on the women. I think it's more pronounced than the guys.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of ladies up here through the comp, especially the council girls, when you
Yeah.
talk to them and the way they pronounce their words is brilliant. It really is.
We see a little
You know?
East Coast tackle yesterday, little girl,
Yeah.
she's about 7 years old, the cutest accent in the world. It's magic, absolutely magic. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic up here.
Good,
We
mate.
just need some
So you
good
having a
fish
good
now.
time?
Oh, lovely it, lovely it.
So what's it like back at camp and the hall and everything? Were you surprised
Well, when there was,
by the bit?
yeah, it's done up really nice, hasn't it? With Akios and with the Bass area and that.
Yeah,
lot.
be a few more promoters here tonight, I think.
That's
when
right,
we
yeah,
go
look
in.
forward to going in there and having a look around with that. That's really run really well.
Don't spend too much money.
Ah, we'll see about that, won't we?
Thank
Don't,
you.
don't tell the wife either.
As always, mate. Yeah, you always keep that quiet, guys. You never tell the wife.
Always a pleasure, Nick. Cheers, mate.
And you, mate. Hi, guys. Right, here I am. I'm with Aidan, number the Slamfish crew. What do you think of the match fishing here, mate, compared to down home?
Oh, it's a lot different.
Gareth had a totally different opinion of all of
It's
it.
totally different. Like the scaling down. Like we can't match fish like we used to.
No.
Like you can't pout bash. Like if you go and get a load of pout, you're getting a decent fish with it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all big fish fishing, big baits, big legs.
Bit different scaling down here,
Oh
isn't
yeah.
it, mate? You
I'm
know?
down to car hooks.
Right. That just might work.
Yeah.
That just might work. There's been a few fish caught further up, but nothing of any size, nothing of any quantity.
I've heard there's some decent fish down that way.
We haven't been that way yet. We're going to work our way down now.
Yeah.
We'll go back, get the car, and we'll drive right up to the car park and we'll work our way back this way. But it should be interesting, really. Yeah, I'm interested because when I'm like speaking to Gareth before, he was saying about the match fishing and everything, just how much it's like compared to up here, the coloured water and everything, but the fish are so small.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys are so used to like as you say, going out and mass fishing for ray and smoothies.
Well, in the summer, if you're not targeting them smooth hounds, you're not coming in the top 20.
You know.
If you haven't got 60, 70 pound of smooth hounds, there's no point even going back to the weight.
Wow.
You've got to have a couple of decent fish.
Yeah. That's definitely not going to happen here, mate.
No, if we get a couple of flounders or even a elusive codlin, I'll be happy.
Have you got your place sort of tweaked in your head where you're going Saturday and Sunday?
I think so, yeah. I know where I want to go.
Right, just out of, I'm not trying to push you to say where you're going, alright, but you're going south or north?
I'm going south.
South, right, yeah. It seems a lot of people are deciding to go down that end. I think it's to do with the size of the tides as well.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of the guys on the corner down there, Bruce, and he said that the boats that have been going out in the Humber, the sounder has just been showing black, and he reckons it's all the feed, the sprats and
little
sardines, little herrings. He reckons it's carpeted with them there, that end.
The boys reckon a week ago they were picking little baby herring off the beach when they were going down pumping.
Yeah,
they were picking little herring up.
It says a lot then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it might be difficult if the pod arrive or not, but hopefully, I wish you luck anyway, mate, the weekend, alright?
Thank you very much.
And we will try and find you and see how you do it. Alright, we'll be up and down, trying to find something decent. Right, take it easy, guys. This is Aidan from Slamfish.
Right then guys, I'm here with Mike. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. Well, fishing isn't going good, but obviously being up here is good. I stopped for about 5 years, did it for 12 years, stopped for 5 years, started again last year. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It isn't the catching. Oh, that's a nice...
Oh, he's got a double shot over there.
Triple. Triple.
Yeah, it's got a treble shot. It's a rockling on the bottom.
Shot. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, two dabs and a rockling.
We haven't seen much come in, to be honest.
There hasn't been a lot coming in. I mean, there's been more. So they've had haddock, bass, dogfish up there. Yeah. There was a 30 centimetre sole, we've been told. A few small dabs, like 18 centimetres and that, but it's not a lot coming out.
That's 4 he's had now, so he's doing all right there. But yeah, I mean, I miss coming up, to be honest with you, And I say it's not all about the fishing and catching.
It's
I don't know it. Yeah, it's everything.
Yeah.
You know, the banter. There's people you've never met, and we're all in the same boat.
And then everyone wants to talk to everyone. You go down the hall and you're all friends. You've never met each other, but you're all friends.
Never met this lad here on my left. He come over, introduced himself.
Yeah. So that's what it's all about.
You know. So yeah.
That's the spirit of the comp. That's why it's so popular.
I don't think there's as many on this Flattie bass as there was last year.
300 and something, I believe. Yeah.
I think it was 400 and something last year.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we're number 281.
Yeah, I think there was 300 and something.
Yeah.
So it's a good turnout.
No, believe it or not, this lad and the other lads, they prefer fishing this than they do the main competition.
A lot of anglers do. A lot of anglers, like local anglers, will come and just fish today.
Yeah.
And they won't bother for the rest of the weekend because they prefer this style of fishing.
Yeah. You know,
but that's a credit to George. George, he runs a good competition. George does.
He does. I mean, but to say, I before I gave it up for 5 years, we came up for 12 years, and the Flattie bass was just on the one beach.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
You know, and now you're looking at three, four. Yeah,
zone A, zone
A, B, and C.
Yeah.
If it gets any better, we'll probably be heading further up.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I would say about this competition is the erosion now, and a lot of marks are very difficult to get to.
Yeah.
And I foresee in the future we're probably going further down past Briglington in order to get to spots. You can't really go any further than Spurn, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people do tend to push a lot. I keep trying to put it across, it's safety first.
Yeah.
If the cliff's eroding behind you, if it's been raining the night before, don't go down a cliff.
No.
We've seen it.
I've done it. There was 4 of us. The tide came in. We had to climb up a mud bank. I mean, we was up to our knees.
Oh, we've seen boys with their waders
trying to carry all your kit.
They've had to leave their waders in the side of the cliffs. because they just couldn't get
Couldn't
out.
get out.
We've seen it year after year. It's just the most important thing is safety. Make sure you've got a way out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your way down. Make sure you've got a way out.
I mean, you look at Tunstall. You know, I used to fish that.
Yeah.
It's,
The back
it's
beach is
virtually
completely
gone now.
different. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a house 30 yards off the beach. In the next 5 years, that'll be on the
It'll
beach.
be gone.
Yeah.
Gone. But yeah, so apart from that, I mean, the weather's good as well.
Oh, it's perfect.
You know,
If it stays like this for the weekend, it'll be perfect.
So I think today the only downside is we're fishing high down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to get 2 hours up,
And then
and then
a few
an
down.
hour up, and then 2 hours down. So it's possibly better tomorrow. Sunday I think there'll be a little bit more of a surf.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
So-
Just stay away from your sandy beaches because your line will get buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we'll probably hit Withensea, Easington. That's his second one now. So they're definitely.
They're starting
Hey,
to come
you
out.
in?
George said when that tide turned, he expected to see some fish starting to show. I don't know if you've seen it up here. When the tide turned, did you see some more coming out?
Well, now, let's say one, and he had one. So they've both got another one. I mean, he's on 4 now, that lad there. He won zone A, I think, last year, possibly. He said he won his zone.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah.
He knows Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a zone. He didn't win the Flattie Bass, but I think he won a zone.
Yeah, I think he won Zone B last year.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Right, well, anyway, we'll let you get back onto your fishing.
Yeah.
Wish you
See
all
you
the
later,
luck.
Joseph, and I'll probably see you in the clubhouse
Yeah.
anyway.